Okay, so we have enough people for quorum. Yeah, Melanie, is it possible for you to pull up the minutes and share them?
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be great.
So let me make you.
I should just be able to pop. Here we go. Okay. Oh, you have to turn it on. That's why.
Yep.
Gotcha. Share. All right, minimize that. All right. Can you guys see?
Yep.
Yeah,
Perfect.
hard copy.
So here are our minutes. We've got everyone present. Does this look correct to everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect. All righty. Called to order. Admin updates. Everything's, completed. Nothing really to note there. The winter initiative pantry update. It is set up. I think it's going well. What do you think, Amy?
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, it looks really full and great in there. So it's got, the signage is up. I just threw some butter into the refrigerator
I saw that.
on
Thank
Monday.
you.
So hopefully we can start using that. And I know that we have, as part of our agenda, we'll be talking about the ag committee and how they want to kind of start helping with that. So who knows, we may be having to upgrade that refrigerator sooner than later. But we've got the refrigerator there, and I've been kind of like cleaning stuff up, organizing, pulling stuff down that's not looking great, and adding new. So I think it's going really well.
Is stuff moving out? Are you seeing that not the same things are there every time, or?
I think stuff is moving out. The only produce that was left was one sweet potato, one of the lemons. So some of the produce is going. There were still 2 jars of peanut butter. I think there were 3 initial the week prior. So somebody grabbed peanut butter. And then I had brought a couple things of quinoa. One of the quinoas was gone. So stuff is moving. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of canned stuff. So I've been trying to like consolidate and put extras that underneath the table in a bag, and just kind of like updating there. But I think it's going. Like Amy, you probably have a much better idea of like who's what it looks like day after day and if people are bringing stuff or whatever. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah. So when we get to that part on our agenda, maybe we can talk about it more.
Yeah, let's stick at the moment with
Oh,
reviewing and
the
approving the
minutes.
minutes from the previous meeting. But
Perfect.
yes.
Alrighty. So we've
And
got,
actually,
yeah, go ahead.
before we do that, sorry, I did
Oh
this
no.
in the select board meeting last night, but I wanted to give a shout out to Melanie and Amy because the work that you have been doing with this is amazing, and thank you so much.
Oh,
Also for sending home stuff with kids from the Whately
yeah.
Elementary School. Just thank you for everything that you've been doing. So, meeting minutes. Does anybody have any discussion or corrections to the meeting minutes?
I make a motion we approve the minutes from January 29.
Now we need a second.
I second.
A second.
Okay, I'm going to do roll call vote because we're on Zoom. Terry,
Yes.
Stan,
Yes.
Caroline,
Yes.
Melanie,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Amy.
Yep.
Julie. Yes. All righty. On to the next item. I'll just run this meeting if you don't mind. I'll just go for it.
Go for it.
Any outstanding paperwork or administrative items? I don't have anything. Does anybody else?
I don't.
Oh, administrative. Well, I don't know. I guess not. But I wanted to talk about 503C3 potentially. I don't
Is
know where
that
that would
different
fall
than
in.
501c3?
Oh, 501c3. Yeah, that's what I wanted to discuss.
Okay. Let's do that toward the end with items not anticipated or new business.
Okay.
Any committee announcements? Okay, let's move on. Now we get to talk about the winter pantry, the status update. We kind of did that. Usage feedback kind of did that. Any other thoughts about the usage?
I feel like I feel like things are going. I brought some stuff to a couple of residents, but there's other stuff that has turned over that I didn't grab, so
Great.
somebody's using it.
I always check the stuff that I brought and it's going can by can, so that's
Yeah.
good.
That's good.
Yep. Yep.
Juice boxes too.
Say that
I
again?
figured- Juice boxes. I've been bringing juice boxes in now that we've got the kids. I thought maybe that would be helpful for families.
Absolutely, yes. Okay, refrigerator use and signage, check the fridge. Any thoughts about that? Does that need to be changed? Is it all good?
No, it's all good.
Okay, maintenance plan and restocking schedule seems to be going well.
Yeah.
Somebody had suggested last night in the select board meeting that we might want, because there was a huge, like 60-pound bag of white potatoes,
Yeah, Doug
Oh,
brought
wow.
those yesterday.
which is fantastic, that we should have some smaller bags. I just kind of imagined that people would open the bag and take a couple, but
Mm.
it
Yeah.
might be nice to tuck some smaller bags in that area so people could take 10 potatoes if they wanted, or 6 or whatever.
Yep.
Does anybody have any available? I'm gonna be coming over later, Amy, for you to swear me in for the FCAT thing. I can bring
okay.
some bags over. How long are you there?
I'm here until 2:00.
Well, I will not be coming over to do that today.
What time would you be coming?
Maybe just before 2. Yeah,
Okay.
I could
If
do
you
that.
can't come until after 2, I can stay or come back.
I will text you and let you know if I needs to be after 2. It probably doesn't.
Okay.
All right, I will come over and I will bring some
Oh, you know
bags.
what? James is here until 4:00, so if I'm not here, he can swear you in.
Who's that?
James is my new. Oh, come over here. My new assistant, James.
Hello.
Well, so I can't hear you, but hello.
Okay, so he can swear me in.
Yeah,
Alrighty,
he can
cool.
swear you in if I'm not here.
Terry and Stan, you often have extra bags. Do you want
Yeah,
me to
we have
swing by
bags.
your house and snag some on my way over?
I have
We'll-
tons at my house too.
We're leaving at 10 after 2, but I can leave them out in the bucket between the garage doors if you'd like.
Yep, that sounds great.
Well, you're going to be going before that anyway, it sounds like.
Yeah, so I'll probably see you. Any further discussion of the winter pantry and vestibule initiative?
I had a question if I put up a sign, one of your signs, Julie, at the transfer station.
Uh-huh.
Because there wasn't one there, which surprised me. But is there one at the post office? Do you know? I don't go in there, so.
I don't know.
Does anybody know if there's a
I haven't
pantry?
put anything.
Oh,
I
don't
haven't.
I didn't put one there.
I was in there yesterday and I didn't happen to notice anything.
Okay, I have an extra because I
That's
printed
great.
out 2. I can swing by and put one up there.
Yeah, that would be
Excellent.
great.
Thank you.
Do they have a bulletin board or anything at the school?
I don't know. The kids
Say that
that go
again?
home
I
with
asked them to
flyers.
put, yeah,
Yeah.
they
Okay.
got flyers done, and then I did ask if they could put one of the flyers on the bulletin board that they have right there when you walk into the entry. I haven't gone back to see to confirm, but I can ask Gray. I could see if she
Mhm.
can confirm,
lot
and
of
if not,
parents-
she could throw it up.
A lot of parents go to the school for activities.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. We need to have something, maybe even on the windows. So like as they're waiting, when it's locked or whatever, you can see it on the door,
Mhm,
window on the
mhm.
door.
Yeah.
Trying
They
to
did.
sense it.
All the kids did go home with a flyer, Stan. Last week. Last week.
Last Friday,
Yep.
or like the previous Friday.
That's great.
Cool.
I do
Moving-
have a question about the refrigerator. If it's put on a table, would it be blocking the bulletin board?
Yes,
Okay.
that's why it's on the floor.
All right.
Okay. Moving on to outreach and communications,
Oh,
email.
hang on
Oh,
just
sorry.
a second, Julie.
Yes.
There was one thing that Pete wanted me to mention as far as like access and hours. He went to a meeting, I don't remember which town, last week, and they have an open pantry thing, but you know, like the free library boxes,
Yeah.
theirs is in a free library box in front of their office.
I would love that.
Like,
And so residents have like
outdoors?
24-hour access to it.
like outdoors.
Yeah.
So some things
I
would
was curious, like how, right? Like I was curious as like how it worked, because I'm like, what if stuff freezes?
Yeah.
Or it gets really hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was just a free library box, and they have the food in there.
Yeah, we've seen
We've
them.
seen them.
That was my first thought of what we should do until the space came up available to do it in the town offices, but
Mm-hmm.
I definitely worry about things freezing.
yeah.
Particularly in
Good point.
the weather that we've had recently.
Right.
You know,
Right.
So I don't
cans
know
could
how.
freeze
I'm
and
not
pop.
sure. Yeah, I'm
Maybe
not
it's all
sure how
dry
they
goods.
navigate it.
And
Yeah.
No pan would freeze.
canned would freeze too.
That'd be just dry goods.
Yeah, and then you have to worry
Yeah.
about animals getting into it, and
Right. I'm like
just
bears.
seems like a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right.
just wish that we had more access for residents besides office hours here.
One thing that I have seen people do on the bike path in Northampton is have just a big refrigerator that's not plugged in.
Hmm.
And it's essentially a pantry cupboard that can't be opened by animals. Maybe a bear could open it.
Yeah.
But you can put things in it and they'd be less likely to freeze or
Yeah, it'd be
that-
more. Yeah, and it would be more secure.
Yeah, we just have to find a refrigerator that somebody's willing to donate, or a store is willing to donate, or a whatever.
Anybody that's buying a new one, they've got to get rid of the old one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's a thought. I mean, we could post something on Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, people are getting new refrigerators all the time.
Yeah. Is that something, I
Have
mean,
to work.
one thing is like, what's that going to look like in front of the town offices? A big old refrigerator that's probably not beautiful.
Yeah, but we can paint it.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe chalk paint, and then we could put like notes on it for the town. Like we did that one time to a refrigerator when I lived in an apartment, and just like had like notes with chalkboard
That's
paint.
true. That's sweet. Yeah.
And we could put like a murally type thing on it with like a
Hmm.
like a garden picture and like some
Yeah, it could be really
corn
pretty.
and
Yeah.
some produce and
We could have another contest of, design how we should
love
paint our refrigerator.
That is such a good idea, Julie.
Because
That's a really good idea.
yeah, and
And then we could put like
not
shellac
just
on it to maintain it so it does. Oh, I love
Yeah.
that idea.
yeah. So, but Amy, is that something that's appropriate to post on the town website, that we're looking for an old refrigerator? I mean, I can certainly put it on or the town Facebook page.
I can
certainly
put it on the Facebook page.
I can certainly put it on my personal page, and anybody.
Yeah, I can do that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can do that.
Cool.
Oh, that's
Anything
cool. I
else
love
about
that.
this? Anything else about the winter pantry or vestibule before we move on to communications?
You want me to create a little like flyer for like this, like a draft
Contest?
flyer for the contest? Yeah.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
review
I'll
it next
shoot it
time.
out to
Sounds
everybody.
perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
All I can picture is like, you know how towns have like the different statues all over the town, like East Hampton has bears and
Yes.
Springfield has bees. All I can picture is a bunch of refrigerators with food all over town. They're all designed different.
Except for Whately, they'd be milk bottles, but
Oh my
Yeah.
God, yes!
True.
sponsored sponsor
That
a
would
milk
be
Milk
bottle.
bottle on the
amazing.
side.
Yeah,
Oh my God, I just thought of another contest.
I
Where's
love
the
it.
cultural council?
I love it.
That's an awesome
Okay,
idea.
moving on to outreach and communications, email update to Giving Garden mailing list. What does that mean? Is there
Mhm.
an update to it? Well, first I have to tell you, I can update you, that MailChimp, if I wanted to add somebody else as an administrator, for that, they would make us pay for it. So
I'm
for the,
not surprised.
yeah, so for the time being, it's just gonna be me. But if it makes a lot more sense as we move into the season to have more than just me, we'll designate one other person and I'll give you access using my credentials. And we'll just have to stay in consistent communication about how we're using the list.
Okay.
Any other thoughts about the email list? Okay. Town website and Facebook postings. We covered that a little bit. Is there anything else that we need to talk about?
Once the flyer's done for the contest, we can throw it up there.
Yep.
I'm just throwing that out so that we have it in the
Yep.
minutes.
Excellent. Flyers and signage distribution. Things were distributed and Terry was going to stop by the post office. There's one at the transfer station. There are some at the town offices. How about the town hall?
Muffins. Maybe a good place, maybe not, because they sell groceries.
I don't know.
Okay,
Is there one at the library, Cynthia?
Not yet, but I'm gonna be in on Saturday, so I can take care of it then.
excellent.
Wow.
Yeah, anybody should feel free to take the initiative to print out and post signs any place that you think is appropriate. School outreach
Okay.
update. The flyers were distributed to Whately Elementary families. Excellent. Coordination with school staff. Do we want to discuss Doug's and the Ag Commission's ideas about the gardens that they want to start with the
Garden.
kids?
Yep.
Yeah, let me find
I
his.
spoke with him yesterday.
Yep.
And he was saying that Ag Commission is going to go ahead and kind of spearhead that, but he wanted support and help from the Giving Garden Committee.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you explain what it is that he wants to do again? I'm sorry, just to.
So they have garden space at the elementary school, and the kids grow their own food essentially and take care of their garden, and then they can take home whatever
And then
they
want to bring
want.
that back. Okay.
Yeah, and they want to bring that back. The only drawback with that is like all of the food and stuff that's grown gets harvested when school's not in session. So
Right.
the garden was going when my boys were there, and they had to rely on parents and families to come take care of it. And they were supposed to rotate families, like a different family comes and weeds and waters and everything every week, but then it ended up just being me.
Oh, Amy.
And then I don't know what happened after that, but it had all this food, and everybody's gonna come get this food because everything is ready to harvest, when school's out.
Maybe that's something that we take on.
Yeah, maybe it would be easier.
that would mean that we would always have some idea of what kinds of things we'd be able to give away every 2 weeks, because we'd be staying up to date on what's coming, what's ripening and ready, harvest ready.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to, so we're going to coordinate with them, or they're going to spearhead it and loop us in as needed? Is that what's happening?
They were going to spearhead it, but they wanted to loop us in.
That sounds great. And I think we can tell them that we'd be available for harvesting.
Okay.
Does that seem reasonable to everybody else?
Harvesting and maintenance, or just harvesting?
6, 7 of us. Caroline, do you live in town? I can't remember.
Amherst.
Okay, so it's a bit of a hike for you, so we maybe won't loop you in unless you're like, yay, I want to harvest vegetables. But with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us, yes, and I'm sorry, Amy, you said something, and I brushed right over it.
It's okay. What did I say?
It was something about Doug and harvesting and
Oh, I was asking, would we just be helping with harvesting or harvesting and maintenance?
I would say for now, let's commit to harvesting because it's a project for the kids
Okay.
and the Ag Commission, and we also don't know what's on our plates in terms of supporting people with having gardens in their own yards,
Right.
et
Okay.
cetera. Yeah, wouldn't want to bite off much more than we can chew. But yes,
Okay.
tell him that.
Okay.
And we can send out something to the email list saying, harvesters needed as we
Okay.
come into season.
He did talk about starting potatoes and carrots and wanted to know if we could possibly get involved somehow. So like when you start potatoes, you actually like take potatoes
Yep,
and you like put it in the dirt.
cut them up and put them in the ground.
Yeah. And so he was wondering if we would be interested in helping start that. And they were thinking about doing colorful potatoes instead of just gold potatoes. So it would be more like appealing and attractive for the kids.
Sure. I mean, would we be able to take some of them to give away to residents as well, or would it just be looping in and working with the kids and supporting that project?
That is a great question that I do not have the answer for. We
Okay.
did not talk about that part.
I'd be happy, pending me being traveling or anything like that, to help with starting things.
Okay.
So this
At
is
least one.
going to the school and helping them plant the potatoes.
Yes, but they have to be started.
So you
Okay.
start
Right.
them in a thing? Sorry.
You pre-start them in like you would a seed, or
Yeah.
They're not just putting them in the ground.
they don't start them in the, yeah.
Well, I think you're going to start them and then cut them up and then put them in the ground and grow them.
Oh, I just let them sit over the winter and they sprout all kinds of stuff.
I just let mine sit for 3 years and turn them into vodka.
But yes, tell him yes. At least
Okay.
some of us will do that. I
Okay.
can commit maybe a day or a half a day, whatever, a couple of hours to doing
I
that.
can do.
Yeah, and I can help with it too. That's no problem.
Okay. Let's see. Discussion of seed starting workshops, tentative timing in early April. Hey, we're talking about starting seeds.
Right.
That's my
So-
favorite part.
Amy, I think you said that you would be willing to give those.
Yeah, I'll donate seeds.
And you would be willing to give those workshops.
Yes, I can
Absolutely excellent.
do that.
We want to schedule that.
Hold up. So my plate kind of just really got full.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know how much time I can commit to doing how many workshops.
What if there's 2 and they each are an hour and a half to 2 hours long?
As long as I have help.
We
Okay.
can do one at the library and I'll be there to help you.
Okay.
Okay.
I can help with both or one or whatever, just to be
Okay.
there to do it alongside.
Okay. And do we want to schedule those now so we're not scrambling last minute to do it?
That would make me happy.
Yeah. Amy, for your schedule and the schedule of people who might want to come, are we thinking a weekend?
Yeah, like maybe a Sunday.
Okay, so a Sunday, there's the 5th of April, the 12th of April, the 19th of April.
That's
will be
the Sunday that would start April vacation. So I don't know if that would be necessarily a good Sunday if people were traveling for April vacation.
Yeah.
That's true,
The
yes.
12th, the 12th would be good.
Okay. And what time of day do, Cindy, based on, when people show up for workshops at the library, what time of day seems to be like people are willing to haul themselves over there?
Well, I know a lot of our patrons go to the church, which is in the morning, so maybe right after church about 1 o'clock or so.
About 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Amy, would that work for you on the 12th?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Would there be a sign up for this for people or just show up or?
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
We,
Do, ha-
we,
do
Well,
we
we could do
have,
both.
We need to know how much.
right,
Yeah.
so
We could do a sign up to get like a ballpark, and then we can just make sure we have extras in case people just come.
do we want to have like a limited to 12 or, and then if more people sign up, we can still have them come because we'd have extra seats. And some people who sign up might not come in the end either.
Right. Right.
Right.
What does everybody else think about limiting?
uh,
Don't hit my.
Are we supplying all of the materials? Oops, who's talking?
I'm sorry. Hang on, guys.
Yep.
We could probably ask for donations. Or we have some seeds at the library that
yeah.
we have a very underused seed garden library that people should come and get the seeds.
What does that look like? Yeah, that's so interesting. I didn't realize
So
that there was a seed
it's
library.
it's downstairs in the hall opposite the bathrooms. And what we did is we took the old card catalog that is no longer used as a card catalog, and we have seeds in there, and we have envelopes. So if you wanted to just take a couple, you could write down your like tomato or whatever you're taking. So each of the drawers has different seeds in them. We also have flowers besides vegetables. And I just would really like it to be used more than what it is. And
Mm-hmm.
there's shelves that you can pull out, and we have a chair there, so you can pull out a shelf and you have a little space to write down what seed you're taking. You're welcome to donate seeds.
I love that. We should put that in preparation and like to market the workshop. We could put that on the Facebook page. That's such a good idea, really.
We
I love
also
that.
have sort of a dedicated collection of books that are specifically geared towards gardening or started gardening, and those are on display on top of
Cool.
the card catalog. But those are, you're able to check those out.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aside from the seeds, though, Amy's not back, right?
No, she is.
Here.
Alexa, she is.
Oh, you are. We would also need, unless people supplied their own, we would need the trays and the
Yep.
Yeah.
Potting soil.
and the
I'm pretty confident we could get that stuff donated.
okay. So in that case, I mean, that's what I was thinking about the number of people. If we had to supply it, how much do we supply? But
Yep.
if it's coming from outside and the seed catalog.
Do you think 16 is a reasonable number of people for you to handle, Amy? Or,
Yeah, I don't see why not.
yeah.
As long as they're not 3-year-olds.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I mean, we certainly can strongly encourage families to come, but it would be
Yep.
like any other event. You can't drop your child off unattended.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I will work up a notice about this
Okay.
with hopefully an attached sign-up sheet.
Okay.
and we can discuss it next time we meet.
Perfect.
And the people going to take their seeds in pots with them?
Yep.
Yes.
Or yes, so whatever they plant, they take.
They take,
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Plant. Okay.
that's probably the draw of it. You get to go home with what you've planted and then watch it grow. Do you think there's enough interest to do 2 of these then? You're saying, yeah.
Could see how the first one goes, kind of gauge interest and turnout. And
Yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean,
what I was thinking.
Ellen,
if 16 fills up right away, I mean, we'll probably send out the notice a month ahead of time.
would we send an email? Could we use the email list for the Giving Gardens and send that to everyone that was interested in Giving Gardens too,
Yes,
just so that they're aware?
absolutely.
Like that seems like a good
Yep,
population to let them know.
absolutely. Yeah. Donated materials and seed orders is the next item. I know Amy had said we could get donated materials. I'm wondering if we order some seeds ahead of time, or if we have people say what they'd like to grow and then they, pay $5 for a packet of seeds. And we order seeds specifically for the workshop? Or do we just show up with what's donated and say, we've got watermelon, we've got lettuce?
what is the library? You're offering that we use some of those too, right, Cindy?
Yes.
How old are they?
That's
They're
a good
within
question.
the last couple years.
Sorry, everyone. The fire chief is harassing me.
Oh, stop that.
So does that mean they wouldn't be any good?
It's possible. I think, yeah, you want as fresh as possible
Okay.
to be sure
I
that they'll germinate.
I can look at would there be a date on the envelopes?
Typically, I think there is, yeah.
All right, I'll look for dates.
Yep. Okay, so we'll follow up on all of this at our next meeting. And yes, I will definitely send out, when we send it out after the next meeting, to our mailing list, and we can make a flyer and put it up in various places where people can sign up. And we'll see how much interest we get and if we need to schedule a second one. Any more thoughts about this? I want to put on the agenda for next time that garden planning and education, that we had talked with the Ag Commission in the early fall about them donating enough lumber for 10 home gardens and enough compost for 10 home gardens. And that's going to be something that we're going to want to get out information about to people and have them sign up for that as well.
Yep. Wait, didn't Eric from the Ag Commission, didn't he send us an email?
Oh, that email came from Eric. I was searching for Doug.
Yeah.
No, it
was Eric.
Eric.
Why can't I find it now?
What about the refrigerator and then monetary? He was wondering about donation money and the refrigerator and the potatoes. Is that the one?
Yep. Except, and that's what Doug was asking too, if we were set up to accept monetary donations.
Yeah, how do we do that, Amy? Because one of the things we had said previously was that we couldn't accept donations because we're working for the town.
I know.
Is that
That's
something?
why we became a committee, right? It was going to allow us to accept.
There was a lot of people that asked
Yes.
Yeah.
donating money.
There was.
Let me make a couple of phone calls and see how it would work.
Yeah.
I can call the Ethics Commission.
And also talk to what's her name, Jen, and find out if like we need to set up a specific account that the money would go into and how we track it.
Yeah, because I don't know if we would, I don't know if we would be able to just set up a donation account and people would donate to it, or if we, because I mean we are a town committee. Let me find out how it works.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
people are donating compost and stuff like that. It's the same thing, isn't it?
In kind
money?
donations,
Yeah,
yeah.
those are, yeah,
I think it's different.
it's a little different, yeah.
Find out and report back.
Yeah, I will. I just made myself a note.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ready
It's
to move
almost
on?
like
Sorry.
people would just give money in a tip jar or something at the Giving Garden if it was sitting there. They were so
They so
willing
wanted to,
to
I know.
help. Yeah.
But we'd have to track it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Track it so
I
people
know.
aren't like, were you just taking that home and buying ice cream with it?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
No, I know.
And go buy some more seeds.
We're gonna go buy some vegetables.
Yeah. Are people ready to move on from
Yeah,
this subject to new business, additional ideas or initiatives? I know that Melanie had the question about a 501c3.
yeah. I just wanted to say too, I just pulled up, it looks like Massachusetts town committees can accept monetary donations, but they have to be registered with the Office of Campaign and Political Finance. And then I have the citation, the MGL chapter and section if you guys want it, but it does look like we can do it. We just would have to go through some steps.
Yeah. Let Amy in on that information and then
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll take
Amy,
care
I
of
can
that.
send it to you. Okay.
okay, cool.
Oh yeah, and then the 501c3. So I work for Mass Mutual and we honestly, we have such great leadership. I really appreciate it. And so one of the benefits that they allow us is volunteer hours. And so we are able to volunteer like the work that I'm doing here, they will pay $25 an hour. But you have to be a 501c3. So that is the one thing. I mean, we could really we could, depending on, the amount of time committed, I can earn up to $6,500 for the year for Giving Gardens in a calendar year. So I just thought it was kind of incredible. And I wanted to throw that out there because I think there's some major, stuff that we could do for the community with that kind of money.
Amy, as a town employee, directly a town employee, do you have any knowledge of that, or should we check?
I'm looking it up.
I'm wondering if that needs to be
If we could be a 501c3
C3.
and be a town committee, but that I mean the cultural council must accept donations, right?
No, they're totally funded from
Oh, they are.
Massachusetts.
From Mass
Yes.
Cultural Council?
Mass Cultural.
Yes, they give them, that's their funding.
So like the fire department, they can't accept donations, but the
I'm doing an AI overview here. A town committee can be a 501c3 only if its purpose is charitable, educational, or religious, and it strictly refrains from participating in political campaigns or endorsing candidates. We have
I
to
hit two of those prongs.
we do charitable and educational.
Yeah.
And we're nonprofit.
And the town is a nonprofit, but not a 501c3.
Right. Like a qualified charitable.
Yeah. So, Melanie, would you be willing to look into that further and come back with information?
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent. I've always understood from other people who've tried to get 501c3 status that it was
Don't they
long
have
and
to
arduous
receive it through the,
and didn't end up being really all that worth it unless they were really running a big business. But they might just have been whining.
Yeah,
makes
I mean, we're not on like a timeline. It feels
Yeah.
like I'm kind of like just, you know what I mean? We could just
Yeah.
kind of roll with it, and
Let's see
there's
what
no deadline. It's
Yeah.
just we do what we do, and if we get approved, we could make some serious some serious kind of contributions to the town, you know, and
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
just
absolutely.
from like the compost, like we could literally fund compost, we could fund seeds, we could fund food, like fresh
Yeah.
food all winter long. So, and we could take it, you know, we could purchase it from the farmers in the community too. So it's like you're kind of, you know.
So that would be something to talk about with Doug again when Terry and Stan and I, hang on, were helping with the Thanksgiving fresh veggie boxes. He was talking about getting something bigger going and purchasing vegetables and distributing them and
Oh,
stuff
cool.
like that. And we kind of were like, whoa, too much.
Overwhelming. Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point,
But
but as
the
you
above
say,
ground, yeah.
as you say, if we're just kind of rolling along and figuring
Yeah.
we don't have to do it this year, we can gather a lot of information and move ahead and see
Slowly
what's
but surely.
appropriate when.
Yeah.
So cool. Any additional ideas or initiatives or member comments?
The theme of this year's summer reading program is Plant a Seed, Read. And I will gather more information so that I can present it at next month's meeting. And Amy has graciously accepted to help me plan it.
I love it.
That's awesome.
yeah, that's gonna be really cool.
It would be very cool to have a link between what the library is doing and the Giving Garden. That reminds me that we did not work up our tagline. Let's put that on the agenda for next time. And does somebody have all the ideas that we had somewhere?
Yeah. You know what? It's in an email.
Yeah.
It's in an email. So we can pull it together.
Yeah.
I'm going to
And
say,
then there was the one I gave. And then
yeah, send out
Yeah.
that email if you would, Melanie, and people can add ideas, but there should be no discussion of it.
Okay,
We can
perfect.
collate them for our next meeting and make a
Love it.
discussion. Last thing on the agenda before adjournment is to confirm the next meeting date and time, and I have that would be February 26th at 1 p.m. Does that work for everyone?
I think so.
So now it's good.
All right. Excellent then. I will hear a motion to adjourn from anybody.
I make a motion to adjourn.
Second. I'll do roll call again. Terry?
Yes.
Stan?
Yes.
Caroline?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Melanie?
Yes.
Julie, yes. And Amy?
I guess she's abstaining this time.
We have quorum even without Amy. So this meeting is now adjourned, and thank you, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Take care.